Bella MedSpa offers a new treatment called Genius RF. The goal is to tighten the skin, giving you overall a younger, healthier glow. So here now with a segment sponsored by Bella MedSpa is Kelly Ivy Subach, practice consultant and director of training at Bella MedSpa. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for coming on today.
It's good to be back.
Let's talk about this. What is Genius RF? I haven't heard of this yet.
You haven't heard of it. So, every manufacturer has their own name. And so the name for this, and really what it's describing, is microneedling with radio frequency. I know that sounds terrifying, needles, but it's not nearly what it sounds like.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we are driving into the skin precision tips that are going to then emit radio frequency into the dermis. So that energy is going to contract your collagen that you currently have, and then it's going to stimulate new collagen to produce up to a year after. So anytime you're putting a lotion or a potion or a cream on your skin and you're looking for this amazing result, it usually is never being able to penetrate past the epidermis. So we're not really changing anything. So doing a treatment like Genius RF, where we do it in a series, we do 3 of them over a 3-month period or 4-month period, and then we slowly start to see the skin rejuvenate itself with this process.
So with that, what exactly is it treating?
Yes, so it is treating fine lines and wrinkles, laxity, scars, pitted scarring. There's like nothing out there currently for acne scarring. Stretch marks, laxity post-pregnancy baby. So anytime you have an aging or damage to the skin tissue, this treatment can usually regenerate the collagen in that area.
So it doesn't just have to be on the face either?
Absolutely not.
Oh, interesting.
No,
okay.
no.
I was kind of thinking just for the face.
No, we can do tummies. We can, if you have stretch marks on the bum, if you have a surgical scar that you just can't stand, as long as it's over 6 months old, we can treat it. So it's really a rejuvenation of the tissue in every sense of the word.
Can anyone do this procedure, or is
Anybody
it just...
anybody who's healthy can do it,
yeah.
As long as we don't have any bleeding disorders or anything of that nature. But all skin colors, male and female, over the age of puberty, pretty much anybody can have this done.
And what is that process like?
So we have you come into the office and we thoroughly cleanse the tissue. We put a numbing cream on the skin because we do want you to be comfortable, obviously, through the whole process.
Yeah.
Once the numbing cream has sat there for about an hour and you're really numb and comfortable, then we go in with the Genius RF machine, which is so precise that we set it to your skin type, what we're treating, your age, everything about your particular condition, and then the computer registers how deep the needle is going to go in, how much energy is going to be delivered, how long it's going to stay there, so that we can really customize each treatment for each patient. We go over the entire area to be treated, and then we apply usually some kind of serum to kind of make sure that you're going to start the healing process. And then you go home. You're lightly pink. You look like you have a little bit of a sunburn.
Yep.
The next day, usually people have a bronzed look, but go right back to their normal activity. There's very, very little downtime and no need for anyone to know what you're doing.
Okay,
Yes.
that's always a plus too, because sometimes
Very much
people want that extra confidence and they want to go through the procedures, but they don't want necessarily people to know that they're going through it.
They feel like they're going to be judged for, being vain or caring about it, but you're not. It's self-preservation. You're caring for yourself, and you're making sure that you feel good about the image you present to the world.
Now, even with the numbing cream, does it still hurt? Because
No, you feel heat. You feel the heat of the energy, but it's
Sure.
not like having a shot. And these are precision pins. We're talking tiny, tiny. We're not talking about like a needle.
Sure, okay, so that's not too bad.
Not
now,
at all.
when do people start seeing results?
So most people will start saying by the time they come back for their second treatment at that 6 to 8 week mark, they're already noticing a dramatic improvement in the skin. They're noticing a slight tightening, the lines around the eyes are starting to improve, the neck is starting to tighten up, and it just gets better and better and better from that point.
And how many appointments, I guess, do you have to schedule? Is this almost an ongoing process?
So really what we're doing is we are turning back the clock in that first 3 treatments. So we're doing the majority of the work in that first 3 treatments. And again, they're spread out about 6 to 8 weeks apart from each other. And then we will reanalyze in a year. Maybe you'll just need one fresher, or maybe we'll try something a little different just to kind of refresh the skin at that point, because you are going to continue to age.
Sure.
You know, we're not carving you out of stone and you're going to stay that way forever.
Absolutely.
Yes, you're a living being. entity, so we need to care for that as we go along.
Sure.
And that's my job, is to hold your hand and help you through the process.
And there were just some pictures up there of some of the results. And looking at the photos, it is a little bit fascinating to see.
It is.
There's
yes.
some again right there.
That is one of our patients, and he lives in Florida and comes up for the treatments actually.
Wow.
And is people are stopping him and saying, "Did you have a facelift?" And he's like, "No, I didn't do anything."
Right.
Meanwhile, he did do something, but it just wasn't a facelift.
And if viewers are interested in learning more, where can they do that?
So you can go to our website,